Okay, welcome back for the mobile game fanatics. I'm MyTyme here, back with another episode of MyNBA2k18, and this is not going to be take one, it's about take 3 after a few technical problems of this video. So, apologies, I might miss a bit more out now, but I've got to redo it again. First of all, I did get that Pozingis card. This is him, not quite fully leveled up, but I have maxed out his ability. He is ready to... He's just a smidgen off of being able to be finished. A few more cards and I'll be able to supercharge him. He'll be at his max potential. It's going to be a card that is going to help my deck and I'm going to be keeping for quite a while. So I did get this card. I did get it quite late. I was at work. It was a bit of a struggle for me, to be fair. There was a point where I thought I was going to miss it. I was about 650 and I had to play to get myself back in. I also, now that my most recent season is finished and I can't shame the claiming of that reward, I've been able to pro my Brook Lopez, and I have also leveled up him to an extent where he was maxed on his abilities. I'm not going to finish him maxing him out yet because I only have 62 of these red focus cards left, and I want to use them on a different card which we will come to in a moment. But that is the team shaping up nicely, and in terms of shaping up, I can also show you an addition to the squad. And as we scroll down here, Kevin Love, I pulled a second one of him, and that has enabled me to make him into a pro. I'm not going to use my abilities on him though, because he's another posterizer, another offensive boost, and it's just to himself, not to the team. So I'm going to save those for the moment on a regular Epic Prime card, and instead use them on, as we scroll down, this Rudy Gay card, which will give me the exact same offensive boost, but to the team. So you go, still 24, but the whole team will benefit from this rather than just himself. So I will use my focus abilities on him, make him into the pro, and then I will top him up later on as I accumulate more. Same with that Brook Lopez card. So that's kind of what's been happening. I did get a Karl Anthony Towns. Sorry, I should have probably mentioned that. I'll show you the card from my elite, from my most recent playoff. And I'm going to work on proing a few of these cards first before I actually go back into my next season. So the idea, or playoff as it's now called, the idea would be to pro the cards, leave them untrained, start the playoff, and then start to train them up once the playoff is underway, because you can do that. You can train up cards with a playoff underway, however you cannot use them to pro cards, okay, or they cannot be fed away, anything like that. So little sign says pro tips. I've got a couple of tips that I'd like to share with you guys that maybe people didn't quite realise or know about, and they're kind of to do with your cards and your card catalogue. So the first one I'm going to go to is if you click on my cards and you were, for example, to click on rarity at the top right here, it will show you how many cards you have in your catalogue, and up here I currently have 138 cards. So for simplicity, if I remove all and I click on, say, Epic Prime and apply filters, notice 138 cards. As I do this, I can then pick a card that I want to train. So I'm going to scroll down and use that Rudy Gay card because I'm in the process of training him up, and click on train. Now I will get a list of cards that I can currently train which are not in any of my teams, any of my decks, have not been locked, and are basically trainable. Now forget that it's in elite tier, it's kind of irrelevant. As you can see, all of your cards that will show up in this area will count towards your card catalogue. So that includes supports as well as these level up cards. If you notice, I have 15 of them. So if I click on level up and click train, the card will go, and you should notice that my total overall in that top left hand corner, when I go back to that screen, will reduce from 138 to 137. Okay, so as we come up here and as we exit this card and go back into the filters, you will notice 137 cards, not 138. A lot of people didn't realize that, okay? They didn't realize that by using those boosts you will create more space in your card catalog. And why is that important? Well, not your card catalog, sorry, your card deck. What it allows is you to play the game more before you need to basically go in, delete cards, train cards, whatever you have to do. And that's especially important in events like Rivals Clash. I could now save 15 slots by using all these cards up. Now I'm not advocating you do that. You can get the level up cards fairly easily. The maximum level up cards, not so easy. So tip 2 is to let you know what they actually do. Well, the maximum level up card, and I did try this on my Pozingis card, so I could actually give you guys a barometer of what it does. It will level up your card to 20 out of 20. Okay, that pro card was leveled to 20 out of 20. So for every single card, it is a maximum level up. For the pro cards that go up to level 25, it will get you a fairly substantial way towards it, okay? So these maximum level cards will take any single card at the moment in the game, because they go up to level 20, and make it fully charged, fully maximized straight away. It's the only card you have to use in it. So don't use it on a card which is already level 10 out of 20, because you're going to be wasting a lot of the experience it gives you. Keep it for those cards, those good cards you pick that you want to pro up really quickly. Use your maximum level cards on those, okay? That will also free up a space in your card catalogue. Now, kind of sticking on card catalogue and cards, there's something else to look at, and that is the abilities. Now, I'm going to pick a tier that I have a few in so I can show you. Now, as you can see on the right hand side, these abilities are said under the person's name. So you've got Hustler up here, Posturizer, and it's got an emblem, a shape, a colour, whatever you want to refer to them. I was going to refer to them as focus cards, because that's kind of what the game refers to them as. So you've got focuses, and you've got blue, red, green and yellow as we scroll down. Now, what it's worth trying to remember is that different people have different abilities. So this Marquise Morris, for example, has a shot creator, so it's got offense and rebounding. And if we come down to Josh Richardson, he's two ways, so he's got offense and defense. In the middle, you've got Aaron Gordon, defense and rebounding. So some people have multiple, some have one. Here you go, Jamal Murray is only a boost to the team's playmaking. So some people will do team, some will do just self. Obviously team boosts are going to be more valuable in certain events than just boost to oneself, which might make you decide where you're going to actually focus your resources. But if we step aside from that in a moment, what do the three colours mean? Well, there is a very general rule of thumb, okay, and you will find it throughout 99% of the cards. Now, there are a couple of cards which do seem to, should we say, disprove this theory. But if you were to click on a card and have a look here, this is the classic example of the card which disproves the theory, okay? Chandler Parsons. So I'll show you, then I'll talk, see if anyone can remember as I'm talking why I'm using this card as the example. Right, first of all, red diamond, shot creator. That generally means it is going to be an offensive card, and as you can see, there's an offensive boost here. Offense is his best stat. Posturizer, it's only to offense, red diamond, okay? Same here, Tim Hardaway, best stat, offense is the focus type. As we scroll down, Jamal Murray, yellow refers to playmaking. As we see, this is a playmaking boost. Playmaking is his best stats. He would be cast, for example, as a playmaking card. Bear with me in a moment. These are just for examples. As we go down to Aaron Gordon, tenacious rebounder. Well, the green actually ends up being defense, okay? So although it says tenacious rebounder in the title, defense is the first one that pops up, and defense is his second best stat, followed by rebounding. However, this green emblem tends to lead to it being a defensive card. Again, defense here, defense second best stat, defense here, defense second best stat, defense mentioned in the card description. Defensive anchor, again, green only to defense. So a green stat, square emblem would be defense, and the blue one finally rebounding. As you can see here, Hustler, Robin Lopez, blue for rebounding is his best stat. So you can tell instantly what the game perceives the card to be and where its ability is probably going to be boosted. So, you know, if it's green, there's going to be some defense boost. If it's blue, there's going to be some rebounding boost. If it's yellow, it's going to be an playmaking boost, and red's going to be an offensive boost. Okay, so that is to clarify what they actually do. However, and this is what I'm going to say, this Chandler Parsons does kind of ruin that, because he is a rebounding card, and as you can see, he gets a boost to offense, defense and playmaking for the team. Now if you look at his stats, his playmaking, his defense and his offense are all very, very good in comparison to his rebounding, yet he has the blue focus type on his triple threat, and rebounding is not mentioned in anything there. That I cannot explain why, okay? I said there are not anomalies here. No idea why this card is like that. This card in theory could be any of the other three abilities, but it should not be rebounding. It should not require the blue diamonds which are basically rebounding diamonds for that card. Rebound to the team. Let's just scroll down just to prove this theory. Hustler again, rebounding to the team. Triple threat doesn't have rebounding in it, okay? Not a rebounding card. So as you can see here, this triple threat, just to show you, don't ask me why, it completely defies the rest of the cards, and I don't have an answer to you. If somebody does have an answer, please let me know. That Hustler again, I don't need to show you, it'll be the same idea. Even if I go into another tier, and apologies, I don't have as many cards that require the rebounding attribute at the moment. It seems to be the hardest to find. Hustler for Petulia, which is still the same. Hustler again, which is going to be the same. Hustler again, yeah, all comes in rebounding, but that triple threat, let me go to the last example I can give you. That triple threat seems to elude the theory, and I do have one in here as, oops, sorry, as you see that Kemba Walker. This one has rebounding in it, okay? So although rebounding is not his best stat, this one does give you a rebound boost under this triple threat. So just to show you, it isn't every single triple threat, which is what some people will probably say is, well, triple threat just is like that. No, it's not. It does vary. Maybe it's like that in epic tier and not like that up in elite tier, but it's the same idea. See, this card is worse stat as a rebounding, yet it's still giving you a rebound boost, and it's asking for focus type of rebounding. So anyone who can clarify that up, please let me know. But apart from that, red for offense, yellow for playmaking, blue for rebounding, green for defense, gives you a basic idea of what that card is going to do and what the ability to that card is going to do. So especially if you're trying to look for quick fixes as your team begins to build, and you want to pick a team and you want to try and cover all areas, if you're not sure what all the abilities do, the focus type cards will give you an indication of what that card's going to do. Now finally, just to let you all know that I appreciate everyone in the team who has been playing, has been grinding, has been trying to get involved with the game. I am going to open up a couple of spots, and I've messaged the people themselves, so this will happen in the next day or two. Please feel free now, guys, to apply to the team if you are still looking for a team and you want to join. Now I will bring you to the team page. I'm not going to mention the people's names on camera because I don't think it's fair, but a couple of people, more than a couple in fact, haven't really been getting involved in the events. Some of them still playing the game, some look like they're not really playing. Details for the team are up here. You can come in, you can apply. A couple of spots are going to be opening up. Welcome to join. I am keeping a note on who's doing what in the events. I'm not looking for people to try and grind and guarantee a top 10 each week in the events. That isn't what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for people who are going to try and get the event cards and going to try and play the game and progress, because the better team perks we get overall, the better everyone, or the more chance people have of getting better pools, advances. For example, we're getting more picks for 18 hours, etc. off of the team perks, and obviously there's going to be more people involved in the game, so we can help each other out when it comes to noticing glitches, noticing bugs that we can try and tell the developers to improve, noticing little things like, for example, the card catalogue in the top left, including your boost experience cards. Just little things that we can help to improve everyone's game and make everyone's gaming experience slightly more pleasurable. So as ever, you would just need to quote in the video in the description below that you would like to join a team. You need to let me know what your in-game name is, and again, it will kind of be not so much first come first served, but this is only going to be open for a couple of days, after which the people have already been accepted, and apologies, you know, if you then apply, the positions will be taken. Do also note, if you're already in a team, then I'll be unable to accept you and you'll be unable to apply, so just do bear that in mind. And with all that said, thank you very much, guys, for watching. I'm going to sign out for now. I'll be back in the next video with my best team. Now that I've got these elite cards pros, I'm going to show you the best team I can possibly run. I'm going to take those to some head-to-head matches and see how it fares out. Just got to finish training them up, so all that to look forward to, as well as the next event, which will be coming in a couple of days. So thank you for watching. I've been MyTyme. See you all soon.